Hey, this is Cynthia with simplycynthia.com. Thank you so much for watching. So I'm calling this video devotional Feel the Burn. And the reason why I'm calling this is because of Lent and Easter and all of that good stuff, which I'm celebrating this season. So the scripture for it is Luke 24:32. It says, they asked each other, were not our hearts burning within us while he talked with us on the road and opened the scripture to us? So Luke is writing about the two disciples who were walking on the road to Emmaus with Jesus, and they were just talking about different things. And so they take this hike pretty much to Emmaus, and when they get there, they invite Jesus to stay. So they only recognize him when he breaks the bread and he prays. So they ask each other, why we're not our hearts burning while he talks to us, because what Jesus was doing was pretty much explaining from the prophets on everything about himself, and these guys didn't really recognize it. So my prayer this year is that I do see Jesus, that I do recognize when he's talking to me, and that I do feel the burn. So in order for that to happen, I decided to first of all pray about that God will allow me to see Jesus Christ in a different way this season. And for Lent, I also signed up for a daily devotional on New Version, which is the app that I use. And it is 40 days of Lent, and it's just scripture about Jesus, about the Easter season and what was going on with Jesus during that time. So I feel like if I keep my eyes and my thoughts on him, I will probably feel the burn. I'll probably recognize him when I see him. I love this scripture. I do. I love this story because for so many reasons. Jesus decides to show up to some disciples that are not famous, they probably didn't write books and have t-shirts about their experience. This was just regular folk. And he manifested himself, and he spoke about himself. He explained scriptures, and he accepted their invitation to stay over and to eat supper with them. So that makes me love him more because he's so relatable, to regular folk like me. So I appreciate that. I also appreciate the fact that, he opened the scriptures to them. And that's my prayer, not only this season, but throughout the rest of the year, that as I read the scripture, that I see Jesus in it, that I understand it in a different way so that it will make a difference in my daily life. And I do want my heart to literally burn when I hear scriptures and when I'm in the presence of God, so that my daily life will make sense. I do want my heart to burn because I feel the presence of Jesus. And when I feel his presence, I believe that the way I live will change. I'll be more loving. I'll be more patient. I will be more kind. I will just be a different human being. I don't have a minute to myself each day, believe it or not. That's why you don't see a beautiful Martha Stewart living background here and in this video. Life is pretty rushed, and I don't want to fake something that I'm not. But one of the things that I'm insisting in this season is to make sure that I internalize scripture, even if all I have is 5 minutes, so that my heart will burn when Jesus is present, through scripture, through songs, or through fellowship or whatever. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I haven't done a video in a while, and I wanted to speak to you in this way. I pray that you have an amazing Easter. Take care. Bye-bye. This is Cynthia with simplycynthia.com.